In the future, this field may well see a number of glamping pods of sorts at the bottom and motorhoming spots up here. This is the kitchen garden, which they've already started clearing out, and the people that built the kitchen garden did a really lovely job. You can really see that at some point in the past, this was a very much loved property. But its years have taken its toll. This is going to be the family home here, which is going to have an absolutely beautiful view. There's the kitchen garden. Just look how beautiful this is. Look at this lovely little sheltered hedge around the outside. And how sturdy these raised beds are, made out of these sleepers. They're just incredible. I can just imagine arches over here walking down. This is south facing. So if you had an arch growing over like that, then whatever you were growing over it would follow the sun. So that is north, this is south. This is east and this is west. Yeah? Have I got that right? So whatever you grow is always going to go across and follow the sun. You won't be able to do that when there's things planted in there, Mr. Cody. A lovely little greenhouse there, offering little, it's not even that little really, is that, offering plenty of growing space and storage space in that shed. And the shed's not even falling apart. The houses, the sheds, or the houses have, but the sheds haven't. Oh, careful, boy. What lovely big beds. Big enough, but still not overly big. So you can still, the key thing with raised beds is to make sure that you can reach in to get your plants out, your veggies out. They're just the right size, I think. And when you're putting arches in, always remember to go in and then put your arch in. So your arch goes across and back down to about there, not right up against the edge, because you can't plant anything in front of the arch. Plus, it would make it very narrow for walking down. Where's Cody disappearing to? Oh, we've got a water harvesting point here. That's great. So you've got, at least not on the greenhouse, but at least on the shed, you're collecting water here, which is wonderful. There's also a drainage ditch that runs along the back of here. That's in next door's property, but it looks like it's well used, so there's a good chance that there's some water coming off. They did say there was some sort of pond or here, something in the kitchen garden. I haven't come across it yet. But I would imagine it would be quite easy, especially in this area here, if there isn't one, to dig one and to have the water fed off of that drainage ditch. Obviously it wouldn't. You all right, Bubba? It wouldn't feed it all the time, but it would give you a source of water. And then you've got your compost bins here and here, which is lovely. Nice big sized ones, and it's got the front panels built for you there. So you just put your compost in, all of your garden waste, kitchen waste, whatever, stick it in and just build up the front. And then you empty it, dig it up, dig it over into there, that aerates it. And then you fill this one up again, and this is the one that continues to rot and you use. A couple of apple trees by the looks of it there and there. This is lovely. This is quite beautiful. But yeah, you wouldn't want to have your chickens in here because they would be digging away. There's some sort of low level fence underneath the hedge to stop things coming through. So maybe they did have maybe there was a little gate on here or something. There's no sign of gate hinges or anything. I'm just wondering whether they had chickens or ducks in here before. But the hedgerow around the outside stopped them getting into the actual vegetable garden. Septic tank for the house. I wonder how you actually... I haven't seen one like that before. It's not like mine. All this fenced area here is just dying for you to have chickens or ducks in here, really, isn't it? All this space. Can't just ignore that space. Obviously, I'm a fan of both. And guinea fowl. The guinea fowl might be a bit noisy for this beautifully quiet environment. You enjoying that, Cody? What's the plans? The plans for when this is finished is that there should be a little extension here. But that this is going to be the main house with the main bedroom, 4 bedrooms, and kitchen and dining room down here. And this was going to be a venue hall. Nice venue hall here. It's only small, but lovely for an intimate event, definitely. Not to mention the fact that you've got all this other space around here as well. So, I mean, just look at this amazing courtyard. This could be an amazing courtyard. This is the old church that overlooks. But you've got another. So this is, I guess, I mean, these were all meant to be barns or houses before. This looks like almost, this has got to have been the old house, surely. Although that kind of looks like a barn door. I mean, this is the house. This is a spiral staircase going up here. But who knows what they used to be like. So these are going to be offices and garages and a little clinic or little office. Herb gardens all the way around here. Look, beautiful vine here. Hello, geese. It's going to be beautiful, absolutely beautiful. I come and stand back here. Hi, Cody. Look, that looks out to the village there. But just look at that. So again, entrance into the hall for the venues and offices and a house. This is going to be the holiday home let or extended household area. It's just going to look beautiful. Can you just imagine that? It's very much watch this space, isn't it? It's absolutely, it's just going to be amazing. It really, really, really is going to look amazing when it's done. It has such incredible pros. I mean, you just absolutely adore these little, they're like arrow windows from a castle, aren't they? They're just adorable. That wall does look like it's bowing. I wonder if they'll be able to pin that back to stop it coming down. Can you imagine if this was your bedroom up here and you were just overlooking all of this? Admittedly, you'd be overlooking part of the way into the campsite, but if you did a little bit of this and a little bit of that and you didn't let it overrun everything, it could be absolutely beautiful. I'd be almost tempted to have it as an events place rather than a sort of open 365 days of the year kind of thing for anybody to drive in. However, saying that, I'd want to come back here. I'd want to come back here and I'd want to park up in here. I mean, it's beautiful as it is, isn't it? Let's face it. It's beautiful as it is. When it's done, you do need a bit more of a clear way through here. I've got to say, driving through here with this apple tree hanging over here was not easy. I might have, if I'd been able to come at this angle, I could have got in, I think, but the gardener has planted piles of, not planted, like put piles of brambles he's cut there. So driving through here was a little bit of a challenge. The poor old girl did get a little bit of a scrape on her side. Cody's just loving having this area to himself, running around. Obviously, if this was a commercial campsite, he wouldn't be able to have so much freedom. But this is the thing, I would love to have or know places that I could go where he could be like this. But the thing is unless you are a professional with dogs, or take full if you're a responsible dog owner, you can have some conflicts and you can have a lot of mess left. So can you hear that? There's a sheep in the field next to us, and there were pheasants in the bush last night, and there was an owl in the tree over there last night. But otherwise, it was pretty quiet, considering it was. There's a coot flying over there, so I'm guessing there must be some water around here somewhere. I can't see it, and it's not here, but I'm guessing that there must be some somewhere. Someone didn't eat their dinner last night. Again. You're a growing boy, Cody. A growing boy. You've got to eat. Oh, the sound of sheep's beautiful. And those birds. If you listen really hard, you can hear. There you go. Yeah, you can hear traffic in the background. And obviously the neighbouring dog. But it's the sound of bird song that hits you first. You're meant to be running ahead of me. Good boy. Good boy, Cody. Is it dose time again? Is it?